Hi everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is the MBTI personality type assessment of Leonardo DiCaprio. Again, when it comes to the 16 MBTI personality types, they can be grouped into four main ones. The first one are center judgers, the second center perceivers, the third intuitive thinkers, and the last one intuitive feelers. To me, Leonardo DiCaprio is a center perceiver, and I will explain why. Again, I have some notes on screen so I don't miss anything. Leonardo William DiCaprio was born on November 11th, 1974 in Los Angeles, California. He is now 46 years old. He's an American actor, film producer, and environmentalist. His mother was a legal secretary and his father was a comic book writer, publisher, and distributor. His father is of Italian and German descent, so DiCaprio is conversant in Italian. DiCaprio was named Leonardo because his mother, then pregnant with him, first felt him kick while she was looking at a Leonardo da Vinci painting in Florence, Italy. He's an only child, so he doesn't have any siblings. His parents divorced when he was 1 year old. Then they initially agreed to live next door to each other to not deprive DiCaprio of his father's presence, but he lived mostly with his mother. He went to Seeds Elementary School and later John Marshall High School after attending the Los Angeles Center for Enriched Studies for 4 years. DiCaprio has said that he hated public school and often asked his mother to take him to auditions instead to improve their financial situation because they were struggling. He dropped out of high school following his third year, eventually earning his GED. At the beginning of his career, he remained jobless for a year and a half, even after 100 auditions. He wanted to give up, but his father encouraged him to continue because he needed the money to support his mother. DiCaprio began his career in the late 1980s by appearing in television commercials. In the early 1990s, he had recurring roles in various television shows such as the sitcom Parenthood. DiCaprio had his first major role in This Boy's Life in 1993. At the age of 19, he received critical acclaim and his first Academy Award and Golden Globe Award nominations for his performance as a disabled boy in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and that was in 1993. He achieved international stardom in the epic romance Titanic, obviously, in 1997, which became the highest grossing film to that point. After a few commercially unsuccessful films, DiCaprio started in two successful features in 2002, the drama Catch You If You Can and the historical drama Gangs of New York, which marked the first of many collaborations with the director Martin Scorsese. Leonardo starred in many critically and commercially successful films such as The Aviator, Blood Diamond, The Departed, Inception, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Reverend, for which he won an Academy Award and a BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. DiCaprio has received numerous accolades throughout his career, including an Academy Award that I've already mentioned, a British Academy Film Award, which obviously was for The Reverend, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and 3 Golden Globe Awards. As of 2019, his films have grossed over $7.2 billion worldwide, and he has been placed 8 times in annual rankings of the world's highest paid actors. His current net worth is about $216 million. DiCaprio is the founder of Appian Way Production, a production company that has produced some of his films, and the documentary series Greenbird from 2008 to 2010. He created the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, a non-profit organization devoted to promoting environmental awareness. He regularly supports charitable causes and has produced several documentaries on the environment. In 2005, he was named the commander of the Ordre des Arts et des Lettres for his contribution to the arts. In 2016, he was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine. He has said that environment is more important to him than spirituality and that he is agnostic. He rarely grants interviews, and he's reticent to talk about his private life. He usually dates fashion models who are rather young, like 25 years or younger, such as Giselle Bundchen. He is single, he has no children as far as we know, and since 2017, he has been romantically involved with Camilla Morone. If we look at Leonardo DiCaprio's life, it is typical of censor perceivers in the sense that very early on he wanted to become an actor and was uninterested in school because school tends to be regimented. It's not a very creative space. And he knew that he had to start early because when you think about it, to become an A-lister, you have to really persevere because at the beginning, like for a year and a half, he said that he went to 100 auditions and never got a part. It's only because of sheer determination that he decided to continue on that path, and his parents actually supporting him along the way. So he started doing commercials, and then eventually he was cast in different TV shows, and he eventually got his big break. And if you look at Leonardo DiCaprio, you can tell this is someone who's kind of restless. Even the fact that he smokes, most likely someone who smokes tend to need this to actually calm down. So he's been a smoker at an early age. If you actually look at even footage, I mean, probably like by the age of 15 or something, he started smoking. So these are people, when it comes to sense of perceivable, who usually need something to calm them because they have a hard time focusing. So if something is not interesting, they probably cannot pursue it. Like most sense of perceivers, Leonardo DiCaprio did not pursue higher studies because he needed to focus on working on his craft. And interesting enough is that although he did not study acting, he is an excellent actor. So you can tell that with sense of perceiving, it's a natural ability. It's not something that they have to work on. Yes, you can become a better actor, but if let's say it's not part of your skill set, it usually doesn't, help you get to a point where you are at the top of your game. The other point is that when it comes to Leonardo, whether or not he's a masculine versus feminine energy, I would lean more towards being a masculine energy. He doesn't seem like someone who's very empathetic or someone's very in touch with his feelings. Even when you look at his love life, he's someone who seems to really want his freedom. I know that with sense of perceivers, the theme of their life is freedom and movement, but when it comes to Leonardo, it's like seems to be more pronounced. Just the fact also that he likes to date younger women. It's almost like he wants to date women at an age where they don't want to settle down yet, so that he's not, in other words, being sort of forced to sort of make a commitment. So being an actor fits well Leonardo because he doesn't have to be in one area for a long period of time. So he moves from one project to the next, things stay interesting, and you can even see that when it comes to his love life. So we don't hear any rumors of him getting married or wanting to have children. So he likes being an actor, he likes his freedom more than anything else. And that, I think, you see more when it comes to the masculine sense of perceivers. From all the 16 personality types, these are the ones who really want their freedom more than anything else. The other point is whether Leonardo DiCaprio is an introvert or extrovert. I would say that he comes across more as an extrovert in the sense that he seems to be comfortable in the spotlight, although he doesn't give a lot of interviews and keeps his private life out of the spotlight, but he seems like someone who is rather sort of like outgoing. I guess if you were to go out with him, he would probably be the life of the party. He's someone who likes to live in the moment. That is very much an ESTP type of behavior, and he seems also someone who doesn't like to go deep into emotions, so he is about action in the moment more than even an ISTP. And if we look at all this information, I would type Leonardo DiCaprio as an ESTP. You can comment below to let me know if you agree or disagree with this personality type assessment. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.